Hello, trading is closed on March 15th, 2021. We always begin with our disclaimer. And you need wait no more because here it is. This is my trading plan for tomorrow, March 16th, 2021. I can be completely wrong. Any trades you make are at your own risk. Please follow the rules of my channel. Comments not of general interest should be directed to mejt.trades@gmail.com. Look for the pattern with the early high has a tendency to rally into the close. We got that. We had a target. We said unless we gapped up smartly that 3928.30 should print. It printed and there was support under the target. We had no target from last week of 3958.23. Resistance at the target, and then that one printed too, so we get to cross it off the list. I did think all this would be resolved in the early trade, and that did not happen. We'll just review what we said. We said should we rally significantly past the all-time high, 2B top setups killed, wave counts killed, rally should continue. And I think it will. Doesn't mean it goes up tomorrow, but I think the high's not in. And we thought the picture would be clarified by the early trade, and that was not true. We do have a new target. MEjt says 3942.10 is targeted, and unless we gap up smartly, it should print tomorrow. That's my call. Early on, MEjt said this rally was false, we'd retrace, said the drop was false, we'd retrace, gave an ultimate buy signal, and that worked. But it also says the rally is false, won't stick, and will print 3942.10. Now, when you have a wall into the close like this, usually it's a negative formation. It's usually a sign of panic by the amateurs. But when you're hitting new all-time highs, it could just be continuation of the trend. 50-50 chance of gapping down tomorrow. And you can flip a coin and have a similar success ratio. All we had to do to complete a top was to trade under 38.98.81. Looking for it, that never happens. All the way up, I showed you wonderful counts that would explain a top. I don't have one for today's high. So I think wave blue B isn't over. Now, you can always make a count to explain something. I mean, this could be the end of B, and you could have an A, B, C with an expanded flat for C. So you can't say with certainty it's over. But usually when you have a good setup for a top and you break through and you have to fudge around like that, you're going to have to get your eraser out and change this. We're probably still in wave magenta C. It probably isn't over yet. And it wouldn't surprise me if we went past 4,000 probably before too long. Doesn't mean it happens tomorrow. Tomorrow's pattern has a really high. It could gap down. There's a lower target. Unless we gap up smartly, I'm still favoring it to print. Today's breakout to a new all-time high most likely means even higher highs are coming. Whether or not they come immediately, we do need to trade 1 cent past today's close for a confirmation. With all these things, if they reverse immediately, it doesn't really count, but that isn't a huge obstacle. As I said last week, I have personal business this week till the end of the month, actually. I might not be able to do a video every day, might not have one tomorrow. If I can do it, I will, but I think there's a chance I won't. I've been making these now since June of 2011. That's nearly 10 years. I don't miss too many days, but I'm just busy most of the day tomorrow. Okay, so we do have a target. If we don't gap up smartly, that's my target. It's significantly lower than where we are now. Don't forget, targets can miss. This one missed for a day, but it did print eventually, and 3942.10 should print eventually as well. It's the pattern with the early high, and that is today's call.